Welcome to Paranormal Nightshift, your home for everything that goes bump in the dark, and your fan stories told right here. Today's story comes from Dave and is titled Forever Warehouse Tenant. The warehouse was a beast, a sprawling labyrinth of steel shelves, towering boxes, and the constant symphony of forklifts beeping and machinery whirring. I'd been working there for a few months, getting used to the rhythm of the place, the camaraderie with the other guys, and the monotony of the work. But there was one section, tucked away in a far corner, that always felt different. It was called Section 17, a dimly lit area with older stock, forgotten inventory, and a perpetual chill that seemed to seep from the concrete floor. One day, I was assigned a solo shift to reorganize the shelves. It wasn't ideal, but hey, a job's a job. As I started sorting through boxes, I caught a glimpse of movement out of the corner of my eye, a figure walking past the end of the aisle. I looked up, expecting to see one of the other guys, but no one was there. I shrugged it off, figuring it was just a trick of the light. But then it happened again and again. Each time a fleeting figure, a shadow, passed by, always just out of sight when I turned my head. It started to unnerve me, the hairs on my neck standing on end. I quickened my pace, wanting to finish up and get out of Section 17. During my break, I mentioned it to one of the older guys, a grizzled warehouse veteran. He gave me a knowing look and a slow nod. "Ah, so you've met our forever employee," he said. I raised an eyebrow, confused. He leaned in, lowering his voice. "Years ago, a guy named Eddie worked in Section 17. Good worker, reliable. One day, he was restocking on a high shelf when the whole thing collapsed. Crushed him right there." He paused, letting the story sink in. "They cleared it up, made the shelves safer, but Eddie, well, some say he never left." I stared at him, a shiver running down my spine. The forever employee. It made a strange kind of sense. After that, I always felt a presence in Section 17. A chill in the air, a shadow in the corner of my eye. I never saw the figure clearly, but I knew it was there. Eddie, the forever employee, is still doing his job, even in death. It's a strange thing to think about, a ghost in a warehouse, but maybe in a way it's comforting. It is a reminder that even in a place as mundane as a warehouse, there's always a story, a mystery, and a connection to the past. And maybe, just maybe, Eddie is still there, watching over us, making sure we're all safe. With that being said, Dave, thank you so much for your story. Now, if you want to submit a story, feel free to do so right here on Paranormal Nightshift.